warm up by the time that the weekend rolls around. Heidi.
Thanks, Tina. A new restaurant is offering Nova Scotians a taste of the exotic while also providing a much-needed menu for people with special dietary needs because of certain ethnic holy days. It's called Dhaba Express, and along with serving up tasty Indian food, it's also offering meals for people observing Eid, Ramadan, Onam, and those who follow halal diets. So here to explain and to do some cooking are co-owners Faizal and Salma Junus. Hi.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks for coming in. I'm well. Okay, so we should start cooking and then we'll talk. So what are we going to make here?
We're going to make Pilau rice, and it's common throughout the world, but it has a Persian origin.
Okay.
But let me start out first. As you can see probably from all the spices there, this is not just a simple dish where you dump some rice and color or something like that. It involves a lot of flavoring. So let's start off with the rice itself. The basmati rice, it depends on what kind you buy. There are ones that are not that good. The longer the grain, the more flavorful aroma and such. And what we do is we soak it in water.
Right, like this.
Well, for at least 30 minutes. And what you're doing is trying to get rid of the starch.
Oh.
And when you get rid of the starch, it's not only healthy, but it makes when you cook it, it's fine. It doesn't get mushy or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So there's a little secret basmati rice preparation tip. Okay, so now what do? We've got a pot heating up.
Okay, first we're going to do is something very simple. We're going to take, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups,
2 cups of water. So
let's
2 cups of water in here?
Yeah.
All right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to flavor the rice eventually, but we're going to place it into saffron.
Oh.
Now saffron's a little expensive, but the thing is it brings out not only color but taste and flavor as well.
All right, so we have some saffron threads
1 teaspoon of saffron threads. Put that over there, and we let that boil.
Oh, okay.
And then we're ready to start.
Oh, okay. So
now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take about 3 tablespoons of just canola oil or non-trans fat oil.
Right.
And then what we're going to do is just going to let it warm up for a sec.
Okay.
And then we have 4 spices that will flavor the oil. So we're going to start out with cardamom pods. I think we take about 4 or 5. Yeah. And we take green cardamom pods. The green one has an oil already in. The white is all pulled out, extracted. It doesn't taste as good.
Oh, okay.
So then we have cloves. We've got another 4 or 5.
Put those in.
Put there. And then we have a teaspoon of cumin seed. And put that in.
It's funny because I've seen all these things in the grocery store, but I've never known what to do with them until now.
Then you take a cinnamon stick. Now, later on, you can take this from the meal itself, but just break it in half. Just about a couple of centimeters long.
Okay.
And then once you stir that.
Oh, okay.
So what we're going to do is
smells so good.
Already. All right. So what Heidi is doing, she's flavoring the oil.
Okay.
You don't want to put it too high because you can burn
your oil.
the cumin seeds and all that stuff. All right, then what we're going to add is cashew nuts, a half a cup of cashew nuts. And I'm going to let you roast that.
And look at our saffron water. It's already turning in lovely golden yellow. It's beautiful.
So she's going to cook that for about 30 seconds or more. And then we're going to start off with adding just minced onions. So this is probably like a half a cup of minced onions.
Oh my gosh.
Not too much. Now if you like the onions a lot, put more in.
Wow.
It's a dish where
It's lunchtime.
It's a dish where you can almost add anything. Like you could add meat because we have chicken pilau, vegetable pilau.
Oh.
Then we have sultan raisins.
Golden sultan raisins.
And we just put half a cup of that in there, along with half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Oh.
Now turmeric not only colors the rice itself, but the saffron will do that as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric, and I'm going to let Heidi cook
that. Stir. All right, now we have about a minute left.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get rocking here on...
okay. Yeah. So while you do that...
On the rest, because there's our rice, and you're going to drain the rice, of course.
Drain it.
Because you don't want to include the water that it was soaking. We're going to put it in there.
Put it in there and just flavor the rice up.
And so then how long does this usually take to cook, would you say?
10 to 12 minutes.
10 to 12 minutes with the saffron water. So when she gets that going...
Yeah. So then the water would go into here, the saffron water.
The saffron water, you can use a chicken broth, vegetable broth.
Oh, wow.
But I just use a plain.
Yeah.
And then already you can see the color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Golden color.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So we put
amazing.
And that's all there is to
This
it.
is fantastic. And we should mention, of course, you guys have great Indian food, and also today is Eid.
Eid.
So you kind of accommodate special dietary considerations
To a
with
variety
holidays.
of people, from pure vegetarians to people who want halal meats and such.
Exactly.
So as you're,
look at that.
yeah.
Look at that beautiful color.
Yeah. So we just bring it up to a boil, and then we're gonna.
And cover it.
And then you have a finished dish here that maybe I'll get to taste a little. Oh, we're going to cover that up.
And for 10 to 12 minutes.
All right.
Bring it to a boil, then drop it down to a simmer about 3 or 4 on your. So we'll let that. So
Ready.
we'll show you the finished product.
Yes, look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
And
Look
that's
at
the
that
finished
color.
product.
That is amazing. And so what is that you're putting on there?
Just
That's
coriander, a little too much.
That's all right. I like coriander. That's all right. Ooh, now I'm going to taste a little. Thank you both very much
Sure, more
from
than
Dhaba
anything.
Express. Check it out. You can go online, dhabaexpress.com.
It's Dhaba-Express.
.ca. Sorry, .ca.
That's right.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lenny.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back in 2.